From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay, we've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. It's the Texas Rangers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. And starting on the mound for the Rays, Nick Martinez. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. And I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Mullins in position. One up, one down. And now we take a look at the Rangers lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Just underway from Tropicana Field. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. One out, man at first. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. Peterson in his 12th season hitting third in the lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's two away.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
That one pushed foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nimmo, the runner at first with two gone.
Ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Hit on the ground up the middle, that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Catcher Elias Diaz.
Here's Elias Diaz. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. Rangers leave a pair. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the mound for Texas in this one, Jordan Montgomery. What do you have on him, Chris?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Digging in, Johnny DeLuca. Hey. Now the 0-1.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into right center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, third baseman, Junior Caminero.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one away.
Batting third. Designated
Now a look at
hitter.
Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. This is a good offense, Chris. You're going to get quality at bats and balls put in play consistently with this group.
And it doesn't really matter who they're facing on the mound. They have the ability to go out and compete and win ball games. If it's an all-star or Cy Young Award winner to just a rookie up in the big leagues. So when you have that, you have a chance to win every night. If I was a pitcher on this team, I'd feel pretty good about taking the mound for him.
Yandy Diaz, batting with one down, takes a strike. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A two-run homer, his 14th of the year, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 2-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Williams launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 runs across in the inning. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting fifth. First
That could be a
baseman,
dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Ha-Sung Kim in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
You want to know how rare his 4-steal game was? In MLB history, only 3 players have more than 5 games like that. Ty Cobb, Vince Coleman, and Ricky Henderson. Ricky's special, though. He did it 19 times in his career. Crazy.
Fouled off left side. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. Over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Kim off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. The throw into second. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Heads up base running right there.
Runner at second. 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. The Rays with a 2-run homer, and it's 2-zip. Second inning set to go. Now here's the Rangers DH, Kyle Higashioka. Higashioka was recently in the All-Star game for the first time. A nice career achievement. And that skips into dirt.
What a special moment for him, man. Getting that All-Star appearance is just awesome. A lot of good players who had really nice careers but never played in the All-Star game, so he should appreciate this.
The 2-1. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2-2. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Ball 3.
Close, but called a ball. And the count's full. That one misses.
No, ball 4.
So a leadoff walk.
That's a
Batting
nice
seven,
at bat and
third
a great
baseman,
take on
Ezekiel
3-2.
Duran.
Probably could have gone either way in that spot around the knees.
Late swing fouled off. Martinez with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
Here comes the 0-1. That one lifted to left. DeLuca settles underneath it. 2 down. Next up for
Batting
Texas,
ninth,
Cameron
shortstop,
Cawley.
Cameron
It's been a
Cawley.
tough stretch for him at the plate. No hits over his last 5 games.
And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to
That's a
make
ball.
some type of contact.
Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
Up next
Just
for
a
the
simple
Rangers,
ground ball the other
second
way. They
baseman,
had
Josh
eyes on it,
Smith.
man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
That clips the corner.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in. Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
To first, that's the 3rd out. Rangers leave a pair, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Taylor Walls.
Taylor Walls.
In for a strike. Good slider. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
That clips the corner. Fortes matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a ball popped in the air. 2 away.
Batting ninth, right fielder, Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
This one chopped up the middle. Gets him easily, ends the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for the Rangers.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And that one fouled off. The 0-2.
Ball, that's low.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
The 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. That K is his third of the game. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1-out man at first. Jake Berger stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Now pitching for the
Steven
Rays.
Matz
Number
is forced to the mound
32,
after the injury.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Nimmo at first, one gone. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Now pitching for the
Cole
Rays.
Sulser,
Number
ready or not, in the
71,
game now after the injury.
Sulser.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Ball 2.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. That one felt good. His 18th home run of the season, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
First offering, foul tip, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Tied up here in the early going.
Ball.
Diaz working through some struggles lately. On the ground to third, and that one handled in plenty of time to first. He's out.
Up next for the Rangers, the designated hitter, Kyle Higashioka.
So now here's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. Walked his first time. Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Texas plates 2 on the homer. 2-2 game. This is Rangers baseball on the show, Texas. Back here at Tropicana Field, and stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero.
Junior Caminero.
That one misses. Ball 1. Chop to third. Duran tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter, Yandy Diaz.
Just
Nope,
missed.
outside.
Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now it's the second baseman, Carson Williams.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
That one found hard the other way. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Man at first, 1 away. That one fouled off. 2-2. That's inside. Got him. And there's 2 away.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Left field. And it falls. The throw to third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. The Rays strand just the 1. Score remains 2-2. Back now in Tampa Bay. New inning getting started. Ezekiel Duran stepping in.
Now pitching for
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Mason Engler.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Hey.
That clips the corner.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Calling. In the box now. No balls and a strike.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. All even, 2 apiece. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. In the air to left center. Peterson takes it in for the out. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Shortstop Taylor Walls.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Rays, catcher Nick Fortes.
Now at the plate, Nick Fortes. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Oh, 1 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
So the Rays batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Johnny DeLuca. In the air to left down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. On a line out towards center. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the throw. Tag. Not in time. Safe. 3-2. They take the lead.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
There's the strike. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
In the air, right field. Nimmo under it. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a foul ball.
Well, these Rangers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That's out to center field. And a quick out, number one.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. Banks off the wall. The relay safe, and that's his third hit.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Jack Peterson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Man at second. Swing, and he popped it up. Kim. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Ball, that's out.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all. This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. One left for Texas. They trail it 3-2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Well, these Rays doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Up the middle, call it. The flip, there's 1 and 2. What a play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Hesung Kim, the next to hit, 1 for 2.
Aye.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Rays 3 and the Rangers 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Elias Diaz digs in now.
Catcher Elias Diaz.
That one's in there. It's 0-1. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Slapped foul. The 0-1. And that one sliced foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Rays leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Ball, that's in.
Hard hit left side. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Rangers, third baseman Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Gone. And we have a tie ball game. It's 3-3.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We're tied now at 3 apiece. You're watching Rangers baseball on the show, Texas.
Now pitching for Texas.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jacob Junis.
And this is his 55th game he's come in to pitch this season, so he's got some innings under his belt. He's been an important guy for them.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric. And that misses off the outside edge. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Josh Spores getting loose out there. Martin also getting ready. And the 1-0.
Yeah.
Chop to first. Berger. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
For the Rays, shortstop Taylor Wall.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swung on, popped up left side. Duran settles under this one. Out number 2.
Up next for the
Nick
Rays,
Fortes
catcher,
next to hit for the Rays.
Fortes.
Popped up. And that will end the inning. 6 innings are in the books. Score holds at 3-3.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Rays,
back. We're in the 7th.
number
We have a new pitcher on the
62,
mound. Cam Boozer.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a
Leading
hit
off
per inning.
for the Rangers, shortstop Cameron Collins.
Ball 1.
That one almost got him.
Aye. Aye.
The 2-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Now he breaks his bat. Williams. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe.
Up next for the Rangers, second baseman Josh
Well, I definitely
Smith.
think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Almost got him.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. That's a really good take.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That one at the knees for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself.
No, inside.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. On the ground, right side. Nice stop. The throw to second is offline. Well, he waited until the 7th, but that's the knot that'll extend his hitting streak. Singy, how much does it weigh on your mind when you're coming to the plate in the late innings with a streak going?
Yeah, quite a bit. And a hitter's supposed to say he's only focused on the current at bat. But, man, honestly, it's hard not to know that if you don't come up with the hit, your streak's over. So it's there, at least in the back of your mind.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Runners at first and second with one gone. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Diaz in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Ball inside.
First and second, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
This to third. He gets there on a slide. Throw to first, and they get the out. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Rangers 5 and the Rays 3. Set for the last half of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Gavin Lux.
Ball.
That's out to center field, and there's a hit, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That's a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. The Rays
with the tying run at the plate. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throws to second. He's in there. And now a man into scoring position. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Tying run at the plate. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with 2 gone. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jacob Junis won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with that when we get back.
Now pitching for Texas,
righty reliever out of the pen, Chris Martin.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Right through there for a strike. The tying run at the plate. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him looking. Huge strikeout there. 1 left for Tampa. They're still down 5-3.
Leading off for Texas, third baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
That's in there. Strike 1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Kim takes it in for the out. 1 away.
Up next for the Rangers, center fielder Michael Hellman.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Rangers, shortstop Cameron Colley.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Cameron Colley, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. That one way inside. 2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Rangers go down quickly there, and it remains 5-3. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Carson Williams.
Carson Williams.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fly ball down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. He goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
First baseman Hassan Gil.
That's a little bit low. The Rays trailing by 2 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Rays, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. The 0-1. And that's a strike. Kim leads off first with 1 away. Ripped on the ground to second. There's one. On to first, double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now pitching for the
They hand the
Rays,
ball over to a new arm,
16,
Garrett Clevenger.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. On the ground to the left.
Nope. Foul ball.
And foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
In the air, out towards left center, and he makes the catch. One down.
Up next for the Rangers, right fielder Brandon Nimmo.
Ball. Hey!
Right through there for a strike. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Peterson stands in now and watches strike one. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. It's the Rangers 5 and the Rays 3. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Garcia.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Hey.
Out to short. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Strike one. Out towards right center field. Nimmo on the move to the alley. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Rays, right fielder, Gavin Lux.
One out man at first. Gavin Lux next to hit for the Rays. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Tap foul at the plate. The Rangers trying to close out a 2-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. In the air to left center. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Rays, left fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Hey.
The 0-1. They're down to their final strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Got him. That's the ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
The 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No me voy a olvidar, firme con mi pie plantado, yo nunca me voy a arrodillar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho si me vas a hablar. No te escucho, dilo con el pecho, estás hablando con el voz. Estamos saltándonos aquí, los platos dan pa' 2. Si la prendo molotov, mandamos aquí, todos los míos están on go. Todos los míos on go. Ellos me ven de frente sonriendo, pero sé que están odiando.